In a normal year, the end of February is a hard time on most people. We've been dealing with cold weather for a long time. Spring seems a little too far off yet to have a lot of hope, and so a lot of people have sort of tough times at the end of February in a good year. Now add to that the fact that we've been dealing with the pandemic for 2 years and have had all kinds of losses and restrictions and troubles and things to sort out with that. Not to mention the fact that there's constantly personal struggles that people go through all the time. And then you turn on the news and you hear things about Russia invading Ukraine, and it just never seems to end. It seems like if you want to focus on bad things and become discouraged, there's lots of opportunity to do that. Now, I'm always trying to encourage myself and you to look for the good things. I don't want to give in to being negative. I don't want to give in to saying that God can't do anything here. I'm always looking for my blessings, but every once in a while I stop and wonder, why doesn't God just step in and do something here? Why does our good God allow bad things to happen all the time? That's a question that has bothered followers of Christ forever. It's a question that has filled countless books and conferences, and it's been kicked around by smarter people than me. So I won't add a lot to that discussion, but this Sunday morning I do want to talk to you about the idea of why would a God who is so good and so kind allow us to struggle? And I'm going to show it to you from the life of the disciples. I'm going to show you an incident that you know very well, an incident from which we teach a different lesson most of the time. But this time I'm going to take this incident and we're going to talk about the struggle the disciples are in and why it was actually good for them. Because I do believe Scripture tells us that struggle is really to our benefit if we use it properly. And so that's what we're going to talk about this Sunday. We're going to try and give you some practical tools to not get bogged down by your problems, not get weighed down by your problems, not so that you don't give in to discouragement, but rather you see them in a different light. The sermon is called Uncertainty Ahead: Why Our Good God Allows Bad Times. I think it'll be really useful, particularly right now. Then our Bible study time has been going through the letters of John, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, and we've just finished 1st John. So this Sunday we're going to study 2nd and 3rd John. I think we'll probably get through both of them. Each of these short little letters have 1 point each, essentially. One good thing they're trying to teach, and then several other things you might want to comment on as well. So I'm going to encourage you to read 2nd and 3rd John in preparation for class, and that way you will come having something to share with everyone else, and we can learn from one another. I think that's beautiful, and that'll be good. It's been a short week in the office. It's kind of been a quick time to prepare for Sunday, but I think we have some really practical, spiritual, formational sorts of things, foundational things that we can learn, that we need to learn if we're going to follow God better. We'll share those Sunday morning. I hope to see you there.